The Thread of Karagwe. In the heart of the great green valleys lived a man named Nsaba. He carried the stories of the ancient Karagwe kingdom, a line of wise kings and queens woven into the mountains themselves. But the stories were like old, fragile silk, whispering only to those who knew where to listen. Nsaba knew that one day he would need a stronger voice to carry them across the winds. Years later, Nsaba found himself far from the green valleys, in a city of stone and mist. His thread of heritage stretched tight across the ocean, but he held onto it with all his might. He used his quiet moments to write, to speak up not just for his kingdom's past, but for a future of peace and healing for all the valleys and homes he remembered. Soon he met Akili, a brilliant visionary whose eyes saw stories in light and shadow. Akili was a director, and she knew how to turn Nsaba's delicate silk threads into a strong, shining film. Together, they unrolled maps and histories, planning how to bring the kings and queens of Karagwe onto a screen for the whole world to see. History was no longer silent. It was ready to speak. But Baba and Akili also knew that stories are strongest when they inspire the young. That is why they helped lead the Africa Rise Leadership Camp, a place for voices to grow. Among the young people was Nima, who thought her voice was too small. She often held back her ideas, feeling shy and uncertain in the big circle of future leaders. Baba saw her quiet light. He told her, leadership is not always the loudest sound. Sometimes it is the softest whisper that carries the greatest truth. Nima. Nima smiled. She realized that her quiet truth, combined with the ancient wisdom of Nsaba's stories and Akili's vision, was the perfect way to build the brighter world they all dreamed of.